This is a dream, but you are to take this in reality. You will have three beautiful girls. Of course, you've already started on your boys, but you shall name your daughters Dove, Cinnamon, and Dark Eyes. Yes, I said it. Dove, Cinnamon, and Dark Eyes. These daughters of yours shall be the most beautiful in the entire country. Remember, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Babe, God is blessing me. God is really blessing me.
Oh, Job. You see our beautiful girls?
Oh my God, she is beautiful.
Yes.
Oh my God, look at her.
She's very beautiful.
Yes, she is.
God is blessing you. How is He blessing you?
With donkeys, oxen, cattle, sheep, everything.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's so blessed. That's so good.
What can I do to bless you?
Well, Job, there was a place called America, and I would love to go there. Can you take me and our dear children to the place?
Sure. America, it is.
Thank you, Job. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Can you see, Job?
No, I can't see.
America, I can't wait to get there. Oh, so they traveled through the waters by a boat to land in America. Job went from rags to riches. They went from furry to smooth. Job and his wife loved their life in America. She began to go on shopping sprees and even enjoyed Target with her girls. But Uz had nothing on America's fried chicken. Job moved to the city. There were some things he couldn't stop doing, and some furry friends he couldn't stop having. But that was okay for Mrs. Job, for she had some friends of her own. Look at that. Though they moved to America, there's some things that they will never and would never forget. She lost her children. She lost her house. She lost it all in a house fire. I cannot believe that.
So sad. So sad.
When is this going to end, Joe? This makes me think of when we lost everything that we had, Job. We lost our children. We lost our livestock. We lost our home. We lost everything, including my faith.
Well, they just have to do like we did. Just put our faith in God.
Faith in God?
Yes, our faith in God.
Job, how can you talk about our faith in God? That's your God, for one. What kind of God? This omniscient God, this omnipotent God, this all-knowing God and all-powerful God. What kind of God? And why would you want to serve a God who will take the lives of innocent people, who will cast all of this sickness on you, who will allow everything that we had to be ripped from us, and for what?
We never know now.
Reason.
We'll know later.
Well, Job, you know what? That's easy for you to say, but there was at one point in time where you were in the same shoes that I was in.
It's going to be
fine.
Well,
give me a second, Joe, because I'm not understanding.
It's fine.
I'm not understanding. And right now, I really don't serve. I really don't want to trust. I really don't want to believe in the type of God that will do the things like that. I still lay awake countless hours, countless nights, thinking about my children that were taken from me, Joe. I still think about everything that was, and for what? Everybody in our town knew that you were a blameless man. Everybody in our town knew that you had integrity. Joe, I even questioned why in the hell you had so much integrity in a time like that. Give me my time. Years later, Mrs. Joe received an unexpected phone call. Hello? Hello?
Hey, gal, how you doing?
I'm fine. I kind of just got out the shower. I know this voice, but I don't know.
I know, I bet, baby. It's been so long. This is Miss Ella. Ella Hughes' wife. I've been meaning to call you and visit you, child, for so long. I just had so much going on.
All right, how are you?
Yes, we'll get to that later. Now let's talk about you. Yeah. How was the celebration before you left?
The celebration? That was over 30 years ago. You should have come.
Yes, I wanted to come so bad, but you know that know-it-all husband of mine, he just would, I was just so embarrassed for him and our family and them other two heathens that was with them, Eliphaz, and I forget that other man's name, but, girl, I just couldn't even show my face.
Really? You should have come.
No, girl, it ain't been the same for me. Not since all that happened.
Really? I done been to therapy since.
Therapy?
Yes. Yes, I went in. It was a really hard time for me and JoJo, but, you know, we lost our babies. He was sick. It was just so much going on.
Baby, I seen a woman the other day that couldn't control her children. I said if I could take that child home with me one time, I would just know how to get him in the line.
Well, that was then, but I have my beautiful baby.
Well, that's so good. I'm glad that you got some beautiful children. They just, I heard that they was just so beautiful. Now, what's their names again?
Yeah, they grown now, but Dove, Eyeshadow, and Cinnamon.
Well, I'm in silence because I just can't understand why you would name your children like that. You know, these people coming up with some crazy names. You sound like one of these celebrities. You know, they done named their children Shiloh and Apple and Pork Chop and Ribeye.
Pork Chop and Ribeye.
Girl, I tell you.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, how you coping with everything?
You know, everything's been hard since we lost our children and everything.
Yes.
I really miss them.
I'm sure of that.
And remember, you know, the little things that we did as they were growing up. They always going to be my children and my babies, but I'm thankful that God blessed me.
I understand why God even created that husband of mine. He is just ratchet, honey.
Oh, my goodness.
Girl, I'm telling you, he comes up with the crazy stuff. When he told me that he was going to go out with Joe that night and sit with him because of all that he was going through, I told him, you know what, you just keep your old mouth shut. Matter of fact, you don't say nothing because anything that exits his mouth is just silly.
Miss Ella, now you know he was young when you married that young boy. He's just talking young, that's it.
Girl.
Now,
where's the children at?
Oh, they grown. They took Joe to the store.
Baby, I wouldn't even trust my children alone with that husband of mine. But you know your husband is trustworthy and upright.
Yes, he is. I remember back the day when we met. He's just always been a man of integrity, a man that's just devoted to his God. And
honey, well, sometimes with that husband of mine, I feel like God done cursed me and I need to go ahead and die. Oh, Lord.
Oh, no, that is essentially what I told him.
Yes, your husband was always sweet. I wish mine was like that.
He's a good man.
Girl, let me tell you what I did. That night that he came home and told me of all the foolishness that he said to Job and how God had talked to him, you know, I'm so happy that Job prayed for them because, baby, if they depended on their prayers, honey, they wouldn't get nowhere, you know. And he got so scared of God talking to him, and so scared of what could have happened to him. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to show his little know-it-all self something. And so, honey, I start doing, what did I do? Let me see. Girl, I started, when he went to sleep, I started making noises and stuff and cutting on and off the lights and throwing stuff. And honey, he thought it was God. He liked to pee in his britches.
Miss Ella.
Yes, he did.
No,
I told him,
didn't.
now how could you think that Job, such an upright man, could do some silly stuff like he was telling me that he told Job he did?
Yes.
We all know the character of Job.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Honey, when he told Job, I speak truth, Job should have known that everything that was coming out of his mouth was a lie.
Miss Ella, no.
Honey, Job ain't never been an arrogant man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honey,
They learning.
I'm still training them. You got to forgive him.
You know, it takes them a little longer to learn, and he's young.
That's why his tail is still scared of the dark. Don't know when God is going to come and talk to him.
Oh, my God. I love it. Oh, my goodness.
So how you liking it over here now?
I do. I like it here,
baby.
Indiana.
El just came and he had to do the same thing Job did. Oh, Job is such a righteous man. I got to do what he does because he's aligned up with God. So we done ended up over here in America too.
Really?
Yes.
Where y'all at?
In Indiana.
We ain't guys.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Oh, we ain't guys.
Yeah, I hear the people over by you was a little snobby.
Oh, no, not really.
Yes.
I like it. I really do.
Yes.
We've gotten replenished everything
well, you know
we
what?
have.
I'm glad to see that you holding up, baby. How's your relationship with God? I know that gotten a little testy.
Oh, Lord. Over these years, it's been so hard that God would even allow us to go through everything that we went through. It's just been hard to believe that a God is worth serving that would be like that and take away my children and all of that. It's crazy.
Well, honey, I'm going to keep praying. I'm going to keep praying. But I understand everything that you're going through. And it's okay sometimes to question the Lord.
Yeah, Job did it.
I'm going to keep praying. Well, you know what? This knucklehead done walked in the house, and I got to get off here and speaking a prayer and say a prayer for myself. Because honey, I just got to prepare myself for the foolishness that's about to exit his mouth.
Oh.
So I'm going to get off here. You tell JoJo and them kids applesauce and eyeshadow and Dove soap, whatever their names is. You tell them that I said hello, and I'll be to see y'all soon, all right?
All right, Miss Ella.
I know.
Send my love to Ella.
Miss Ella gonna always stay the same.
Yes, you are.
All right, baby.
Okay, Miss Ella. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Job lived on another 140 years, living to see his children and grandchildren, 4 generations of them. Then he died, an old man, a full life. And Miss Ella, she's still Miss Ella.
Everybody doubted me. They said that I would never be everything you promised me. Oh.